Hello my wasabis, this is Jirbie from Couchwasabi, and for today you're up for another video, and I'm going to be sharing with you the difference between these three cedarwood oils. So we will be tackling or comparing them against each other, your cedarwood Atlas, your cedarwood Virginian, and your cedarwood Texas. So if you're interested to get to know more about these three cedarwood oils, their similarities and differences, then please keep on watching. Okay, so before anything else, I just want to apologize for my lighting. I know this lighting is not really the best one. It's already 3:31 in the afternoon. It's not my normal time of taking videos, but I wanted to share this with you. And before anything else, I just want also to thank Hill for sending me these bottles. She actually sent me a lot of her empty essential oil bottles for me to recycle or for me to upcycle for my class kits. If you may or may not know, I actually accept empty essential oil bottle donations because I really use them. So instead of you just throwing them in the trash, please send them to me. I'd pay for the grab fare and I'd be eternally grateful if you do. Okay, so I guess before I tackle these oils, I just want to update everyone and thank everyone, by the way, for your unwavering support for these past decade. Oh my gosh. So I have been involved in three, I would say, corporate speaking engagements in the past 2 weeks. That's why I've been very busy. I haven't been uploading a lot of videos lately because I have other projects that I have been busy with. And so now it's like my only time to be able to do this. And I'd like to update everyone on how things are going to be in the next coming months. Okay, so again, thank you for all your support. If it weren't for you, my wasabis, I wouldn't be here today making videos for everyone. I am working on a secret project. As of the moment, I can't really announce it, but I'm very excited once the day comes that I am able to share it with you. It's something very, very important to me, so I'm very much excited for that. And so I will be deprioritizing some of the projects that I'm in now to give way to that project. You may expect me to be lesser and lesser on YouTube. I will try to upload at least one video a week. And I would also appreciate if you girls can send me a comment on what kind of videos that you'd want me to produce, because I think I've produced a lot of videos. I think I have over 500 videos. So it would mean a lot to me if you can, slip in a DM, send in a comment, and let me know what kind of content that you wanted me to produce. And I will also be wrapping up my podcast season number 3. I will be having my last episode this Sunday. I'll be talking about my multiple streams of income for you to be inspired before I wrap up the business building bootcamp season. And I will be back in a couple of weeks to start anew. And again, I would also love to know what kind of podcast theme that you would want me to tackle next. Okay? What else? Oh, by the way, so I've recently relaunched my website. It's www.couchwasabi.com. So for all of you who have been with me since my blogging days, since my WordPress days, oh my gosh, it's back. And I've posted a lot of aromatherapy related blog posts, and I've been really enjoying my time doing all these blogs because the energy that I put in video creation is so much different than the energy I need to put out a blog. In video creation, there are all these setup, lighting, camera, this thing and this, and myself, and I'd always have to give my energy. It has to go through the lens to you, through your screen. But with my blog, it's just very yin and I'd say calm. And I can do it even when it's rainy or even when everybody's sleeping. I can't really do my video creation at any time of the day, especially right now. My lighting is kind of really annoying and I can't really, yeah. So I'm very much excited to share this video. Again, shout out to Backbone Creatives or Backbone Marketing for, I guess, volunteering to revamp my website, because I've honestly abandoned my website since 2018. I haven't really updating. Like, I haven't really been posting a proper blog. I have just been republishing my YouTube content on my blog, which is not really fun, which doesn't really give much value, honestly. So I was offered by one of my students to handle the redesign and relaunch of my website, and I gladly accepted, and now it's there. So we've worked hard for it for the past 7 days. I think it's the 10th day today, so it's been a week and a half since we started working on it, and it has been really cool that, you know, it's now up there. Like, all the things that I wanted to share with you and all the works that I wanted you to know that I've done in the past 3 years since being an aromatherapist is all there. So if you want to get to know more about me and the things I do and the things that I'm going to do in the future, it's going to be there. So again, please visit www.couchwasabi.com. So for those of you who have been following me on my blog as couchwasabi.com since 2008, 2009, I will be slipping a surprise email for all of you. I have your data through the subscription mailing list or something. So I've seen it recently, and I thought of running a very special and private giveaway, exclusively for all of you who have been following me in the years pre-2000, I would say 15 or something. I'll just pull up that data and I'll slip in a sweet little email, and I'll be running a private giveaway for the next month. For the entirety of June, there's a private giveaway that I'll be running, and I'll be choosing a winner every week to win 1 box of Pili Annie's face mask. So that is worth 1,200. I'm gonna post a picture here, and I'm gonna be choosing the winners every week, every Friday, and that's gonna be exciting. I'll be announcing the winner on my Instagram stories. So you have to be a part of my Instagram. So you can just follow it from here. And I hope you guys win, because I just wanted to rekindle my connection with my blogging audience, because I know I've been very, very invested with my YouTube audience. I wanted also to bring back my blogging audience. And as you may notice, the things that I put on my blog now is totally different from the things that I'm uploading on my YouTube channel. So it's gonna be more value creating. My website is gonna have other information that you don't really see here on my YouTube channel. I'll be posting a lot of articles and I'd say blog posts about essential oils. Like, some of my reviews will not be on YouTube form. It will be transitioned through words. I find it very, very much convenient to maintain the blog post now, especially that I tend to be on the road quite frequently because of the projects that I am handling lately. So I haven't really had time to set up and sit down and film a video because of the things that I'm doing. And so I can like run and post an update on my blog even if I'm on the road. So that has been the change that has been happening for the past two weeks, and I recognize that, and I wanted to be in touch with you, maybe not through video as much as before, but my blog will definitely be updated, and I have a lot of lined up blog posts about essential oils, about aromatherapy, DIY tips, I don't know, home hacks. I have a lot of these things that I've lined up in the pipeline, and a lot of other projects related to aromatherapy that's coming to our way in the next coming months. So I'm very much excited for that. Again, thank you for being here up to this point, even if I'm like updating you in the past 10-15 minutes. Thank you for hearing me out. And before we turn this video into a chat session, let me just tackle on these 3 essential oils. Again, these are donated by Hill. Thank you so much, Hill, for sending your empty bottles. Really appreciate them. And I would like to tackle first these two, Cedarwood Atlas and Cedarwood Virginian, or Citrus atlantica, and Juniperus virginiana. Okay? And finally, we have this Juniperus mexicana or cedarwood Texas. This is very new to me. It's very unique to me. These two I've had for the longest time, even in other brands. Like I've had Young Living Cedarwood Atlas. I have Zelaroma Cedarwood Atlas. I've tried Plant Therapy Cedarwood in the past few months because of the perfumery class and because of our sniff sesh. By the way, before I tackle this, speaking of sniff sesh, our sniff sesh for June, on June 27th, will be the last sniff sesh for now. I will also be putting that on hold to give way to the project that I'm working on. So June will be the last sniff sesh. As of the moment, I will be announcing the next coming sniff sesh perhaps after 2 months, after 3 months, if we gather enough interest and information on what oil that you want me to tackle next. Because honestly, it's so hard to maintain sniff sessions because like the formulation of and the preparation of the module or of the class, picking which oils would you like best, and actually shipping them here, and then putting them in small bottles and sending it out. Everything is just so time consuming, and I've had feedback from people that it has something that's been taken a back seat in their lives. It's not part of their priorities anymore as compared to before when we all started to agree that okay, we're gonna be making this like a monthly thing. I guess some people just fell off the wagon, and I've been investing a lot of time in it, and I just don't see the enthusiasm anymore. And so I feel that it's just right to pull the plug as of the moment. Like your TV series, if it's not really working, you don't really have to put much cost on it anymore. So that's what I'm doing. The last sniff sesh for the year is going to be this June 27th. We're going to be having hydrosol tasting. I've gathered a lot of these cool hydrosols from Still Point Aromatics, and I'm very much excited to try them with you. We have a couple of signups already. The class is limited up to 15 because I only have enough samples. I can't really buy bulk everything in bulk and end up wasting money, just like what happened to me when I bought my Hayward. That was a mistake. I really regret buying that in the big bottle because people end up not buying them, and I'm stuck with the big bottle of oil that I don't even like in the first place. Alright, so I guess, let's just put that on hold. Anyway, I'm working on something really exciting. So in my next announcement about aromatherapy, I know you will be excited because this is something that you have been waiting for a long time now. And I can't really announce it right now, but I'm so much excited to spill the beans, but not now, okay? So let's just talk about Cedarwood Atlas and Virginian Cedarwood, and then later on we'll talk about Cedarwood Texas. Alright, so you may notice all of these Cedarwood are all kid-safe, kid-friendly oils, which is great if you need something that's very gentle that would support your child's respiratory function. The most common Cedarwood is Cedarwood Atlas, and this is what you will always get in most other essential oil companies when they have their Cedarwood. It's most probably 90% Cedarwood Atlas. And let me just read the literature at the back of Plant Therapy. So Cedarwood Atlas can help support healthy respiratory function when diffused or diluted in a carrier oil and rubbed on the upper chest. To promote a healthy, flake-free scalp, add a few drops of cedarwood to your favorite shampoo. For topical use, the dilution is normally 3 to 5%. Especially, it's a rinse-off product, so it's okay. Alright, so this has been normally positioned as something that's good for the upper respiratory tract. And yes, since it has antibacterial properties, it's also good for your scalp to get rid of dandruff and flakes. As compared to your cedarwood Virginian or Virginian cedarwood or Juniperus virginiana, Virginian cedarwood is an excellent oil in helping soothe seasonal respiratory problems when diffused. It's also a great oil to help ease congestion in the legs and feet, and has been used in a lot of cosmetic preparations to help balance oily skin. Okay, so as you can see, since this has like a topical leave-on type of application, dilution is up to 1% for face and 4% for the body. So you can see like the difference in that, okay? Thirdly, let's just talk about Cedarwood, Texas, or Juniperus mexicana. Cedarwood, Texas essential oil adds a great aroma to unscented soaps and lotions. Its unique properties of Cedarwood, Texas can help even tone the skin, freshen stale room, and keep pesky summer annoyances at bay. This is diffused to promote calmness and ward off negative thoughts or to boost the immune system. So there are different kinds of positioning for these. This is for your regular upper respiratory and your scalp. This is to regulate your oily skin. And Virginiana is there to help tone your skin. Like it has an astringent property in it and it helps freshen the room. But in my opinion, these two are so much more the same. I'll take a whiff in a bit, but let me just check out the blog written by Plant Therapy about these oils. Okay, so which cedarwood are you supposed to choose? So Cedarwood Atlas is well known to assist hair loss. It has a beautiful, smooth, woody, slightly smoky balsamic aroma that is often used in perfumes and men's cologne. When applied topically, it brings a warming property to a blend and helps with circulation. Alright, so this is more for your circulation, but I honestly feel that all cedarwood would have that property, like circulation property and upper respiratory function property. So this is like your typical, I would say, grounding, meditative kind of cedarwood. Something that you'd want to use when you're having your yoga. And yes, this has a very well-rounded note if you add it to your perfume. And this would have your middle to base note. While your cedarwood Virginian is often used to reduce worry and distress. It is often used in blends to help reduce the appearance of dry, rough, reddened skin, useful for encouraging a quicker recovery during times of seasonal illnesses. And it has a fresh, clean, dry, woody scent reminiscent of a freshly sharpened pencil. So we've already, I'm not sure if I've already created like a cedarwood video, but I've often talked about this in my class that when you take a whiff of your Virginian cedarwood, especially if you've attended my last sniff sesh, it just reminds you of your freshly sharpened Moncol pencil. And this is the only woodsy oil that's categorized as a top note. So it provides like a very uplifting like introduction of a woody smell. As compared to this would provide you like a more well-rounded smell. Virginia cedarwood would have that, you know, uplifting, like first on your nose type of smell, which is good. I mean, I find it interesting. I find it manly, but at the same time, playful. You know what I mean? Because it's uplifting. While this is like all throughout macho, manly, like seductive, I would say. More of a nighttime kind of thing. And this would be like more of your playtime kind of thing. Okay? So next, we will be having Cedarwood, Texas. So this one has the perfect choice for immune support and it helps quiet negative thoughts. It has a soft, sweet, balsamic wood smell. Okay, so as compared to this one, it has a more warmth into it. This one has a balsamic note, but it's really soft and, you know, mellow and sweet. So let me just take a whiff. I would say this smells like Virginian cedarwood at a much more mellow form. It doesn't really give me that uplifting vibe. It's very mellow. It's okay. So this is like the baby of these two. Like when you marry them, it's gonna be this. This has a tinge of that meditative property, but it's not as well-rounded. And this would have that woody pencily note, but it's not that into your nose uplifting type. Overall, Juniperus mexicana or Cedarwood, Texas is a very mellow, very like if you don't really like the smell of cedarwood, I would recommend for you to get this because this would easily, I would say, dive down under other smell, like, you know, it would easily blend well with your oranges and you won't really detect it anymore, or you could easily blend this with other florals, and you can hardly detect this anymore. But personally, my favorite would be the original Cedarwood Atlas. I like the well-roundedness of it. I like the warmth of it. Although we have been using Virginian cedarwood for our perfume making because I just find it interesting for girls to work with like a woodsy top note. As I know, they would always have their hands on this, right? It's easier for them to get a hand on this. And so I wanted them to work with something that's more unique, so they have a better, like, more unique experience. I would assume that Cedarwood, Texas would have the least pull because it's very mellow. As regards to its properties on being able to support your respiratory tract, all of them are the same. I feel that they're just positioned differently because how can you sell something if like they're all the same, right? So one is positioned for your scalp, one is positioned for, you know, your oily skin, and this one is positioned for your tone. But all of them share the same properties and are good choices for respiratory support, for oily hair and skin, and in offering protection from certain outdoor annoyances. So cedarwood is also a known oil to repel bugs. If you're not, if you don't know that, now you know. Okay. So there, that's basically it. I will link down below Plant Therapy's blog post about this, but I think it's just a way of them to position each of these oils so that, you know, you won't be confused. But I would say they would all share the same skin benefiting, respiratory supporting, and, you know, bug repelling properties, whichever type of cedarwood that you plan to get. It's just a matter of preference. So Cedarwood Atlas would be the warm, more well-rounded, meditative oil. Virginian cedarwood would be the more uplifting, top note, happy kind of cedarwood. And Cedarwood Texas is your mellow, like chill, yin vibes kind of cedarwood. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have any other questions about cedarwood, don't forget to shoot them down below through the comments. Or you can comment in any of my Instagram photos. I check them all. I try to reply to all of them. And please don't forget to check out my new website. It's www.couchwasabi.com. I'd love to see you there. And I hope to see you on my video next week. Bye!